high-power laser weapon system.
A laser that shoots down rockets. Sounds like science fiction. But Israel says it's real, it's cheap, and it will be fielded this year. This is Iron Beam. Stay until the end. I'll reveal the one weakness that could keep enemies a step ahead. Iron Beam is exactly what it sounds like. A ground-based high-power laser interceptor built to destroy short-range rockets, mortars, and drones before they hit their targets. Built by the Israeli Ministry of Defense working with Rafael Advanced Defense Systems and Elbit Systems, this isn't just a prototype anymore. After more than a decade of development since its 2014 unveiling, Iron Beam 450 just completed its final operational tests in September 2025. In weeks of trials in southern Israel, the system proved it could intercept rockets, mortars, aircraft, and drones across comprehensive operational scenarios. Defense Minister Israel Katz declared Israel the first nation to possess this capability. Here's why this matters: speed, precision, and economics. Iron Beam operates at the speed of light, literally. While traditional missile interceptors take precious seconds to reach their targets, laser beams arrive instantly. But the real game changer is cost. Each Iron Dome interceptor costs between $50,000 and $80,000. David's Sling and Arrow missiles can cost over $2 million each. Iron Beam? Just $2 to $5 per shot and electricity. Think about it. Unlimited ammunition as long as you have power. No reload time, no supply chains. Rafael calls it an unlimited magazine. For Israel, facing thousands of cheap rockets and drones, this could flip the economics of air defense entirely. Iron Beam uses a 100 kilowatt fiber laser that's like 24 grams of TNT exploding every second, concentrated into a beam. But here's the clever part. Instead of one massive beam that atmospheric interference would scatter, Iron Beam fires hundreds of small, coin-sized beams at the target. When one beam hits and reflects back through a telescopic system, more beams redirect to that exact spot, concentrating energy until the target overheats and structurally fails. The laser focuses energy to the diameter of a coin at distances up to 10 kilometers. Within 4 seconds, the intense heat causes structural failure. The target simply burns up in flight. The September 2025 tests weren't just lab experiments. Rafael and the Israeli Defense Ministry conducted weeks of trials in southern Israel, intercepting real rockets, mortars, and drones in operational conditions. This follows years of incremental progress. In 2022, Iron Beam successfully intercepted missiles, drones, and anti-tank rockets at White Sands Missile Range. In 2023, Israel tested a lower-powered version against Hezbollah drones during the current conflict. Now, the full 450mm version is scheduled for integration with Iron Dome batteries by year-end 2025. Israel isn't just talking about this technology, they're deploying it. But here's where the hype meets reality. Iron Beam has a critical weakness: weather. Rain, fog, dust, smoke, and clouds can scatter or absorb laser energy, reducing effectiveness. Israeli officials acknowledge this openly. The system cannot operate effectively in wet conditions and faces diminished effectiveness during restricted visibility. These conditions currently limit effective range to 8 to 10 kilometers under ideal conditions. Iron Beam is designed for short-range threats only. It complements Iron Dome, David's Sling, and Arrow systems. It doesn't replace them. Think of it as the bottom layer of Israel's defense shield, handling cheap drones and mortars while expensive interceptors tackle bigger threats. Strategically, Iron Beam represents a shift in the arms race. The United States, China, and Russia are all investing heavily in directed energy weapons. China leads projected growth at 23.8% annually, followed by India at 22%. But enemies aren't sitting still. China has developed specialized coatings to deflect laser beams. Simple countermeasures like reflective surfaces, rapid rotation, or smoke screens can reduce laser effectiveness. The bigger question, what happens when enemies adapt? Saturation attacks with hundreds of simultaneous targets or deliberate strikes during bad weather could overwhelm or bypass laser defenses. Iron Beam's success might accelerate development of these countermeasures. Compared to Iron Dome's 90% success rate, Iron Beam claims similar effectiveness in ideal conditions. But Iron Dome works in all weather. Iron Beam doesn't. Globally, Iron Beam faces stiff competition. Russia's S-400 achieves 80% interception rates with 400-kilometer range and can engage 36 targets simultaneously. America's THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, missile boasts 100% test success rates after early failures, while Patriot systems show 85 to 90% effectiveness in recent Ukraine operations. However, these kinetic systems cost $50,000 to $4 million per shot. China's laser CRAM programs and the U.S. Army's 50-kilowatt DEM SHORAD systems are proving effective against drones, but still struggle with the CRAM mission in adverse weather. Iron Beam's revolutionary advantage isn't just performance, it's economics at $2 per interception. Together with Iron Dome, they form what Israel calls hybrid defense: kinetic interceptors for guaranteed kills, lasers for cost-effective volume engagement. Iron Beam is a major step in directed energy defenses, but it's not magic. Weather, tactics, and countermeasures still matter. Israel has achieved a genuine breakthrough, but the real test comes when adversaries adapt their tactics to exploit its limitations. What do you think? Will lasers make missiles obsolete, or will countermeasures win the arms race? Comment below with your take on the future of air defense, and make sure to subscribe for more interesting videos.